Hello neighbor, welcome to today's video. Today I get to make Queen Sara's Saturday, which I don't really have much to say about her, but I do think if I were to rewatch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, I would appreciate her better now than I did when I was younger. So let's get started with Sara's Saturday. here is Queen Sara Saturday, which this is possibly the biggest puppet I've made so far. The only one bigger than her is Mr. Rogers, because Mr. Rogers was just a longer pattern. And this is why yarn choice is important. You can actually see I need 3 fingers to hold her up, and my fingers aren't even touching the top. I was actually thinking about using a smaller, more delicate pink yarn. But as you can see, the pink yarn I didn't feel would have enough of a contrast against the white. And I'm still glad I didn't use it, even though I did want to give her a bit of that luxury feel, because I was concerned about how well that yarn would hold up. But that meant I had to use the other pink yarn that was available, and well, like you can kind of see this part that's kind of moving, like right here. That's where the end of my middle finger is. I kind of need 3 fingers in here, and if I made it just a little bit wider, I could have had a hand puppet. Like she was in the show. This is actually like the first time I went against the instructions and didn't make the hair as long as it was, because as you can see, it just barely fits. I could have used this brown yarn that I've been using for everyone else, but I didn't think that was Queen Sara's Saturday's vibe. So I went with the other like white yarn so that way it would at least fit. I did want some luxury with the crown, so I did buy a particular yarn just to have the shiny silver crown. But because it was still soft and like silky smooth, it was also very loosely wound. That's how they got that texture, which meant it was very difficult to crochet with. And like I've been using the same needle this whole time to like, oh, you can barely see. There's just not a good shot of it here. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but that's a sharper point than normal. Like usually when I use a tapestry needle, the point is more like that. And well, I accidentally stuck it up my fingernail today, so like I'm feeling it. So I think it's the first time I've injured myself making these Mr. Roger puppets. Fortunately, my instinct was to just pull it right out, and it means I'm going to have to look at that for a little while unless I decide to cover it with nail polish. So, which honestly is something I'm thinking about doing soon anyway. But anyway, yeah. Despite the difficulties I had with this pattern, like this also went kind of a little bit longer than I was expecting to be. It was supposed to end, but because I didn't use the proper size yarn, it did the thing. But I am very happy with how this turned out. She's got a very nice like countenance about her. Very delightful puppet. It's simple, but it's delightful. So yeah, that's today's entertainment. Have a nice day.